depending on where you drop into the story, you're going to get two different perspectives. We're going to see a little bit of Esther's life and her response to some challenges that have been placed in front of her. But you're also going to be introduced to, sort of reintroduced, if you will, to the bad guy of the story, a man by the name of Haman. And his response to challenges in his life is completely different, if not opposite, of Esther's. And today, as we look at her story, at Esther's story in particular, we're going to be seeing a response of faithfulness. So here's the truth. All of us are going to face challenges in our lives. Some of those challenges the Lord's going to bring directly upon us. Some of those challenges are going to be challenges that He allows us to go through. And how we respond is going to define who we are. Esther's faithfulness comes in response to a challenge that we've read about in chapter 4. In fact, let's just jump right to that point. Let's go to verse 8. There at the end of verse 8, you're going to see the challenge that has been presented to Esther, but also her initial response. And then you'll see the follow-up response as we jump over to chapter 5. So if you have your place in Scripture, let's stand together and let's read just a handful of verses here, beginning in verse 8 of Esther chapter 4. Again, this is a recap from last time. Verse 8, Mordecai. Remember, Mordecai is Esther's cousin who had adopted her. Mordecai had given him a copy of the written decree issued in Susa for their destruction. That's the destruction of all the Jews in Persia. That he might show this decree to Esther and explain it to her and command her. Here's the challenge. God gives a challenge to Esther through this command of Mordecai. He challenged her, commanded her to go to the king to beg his favor and plead with him on behalf of her people. Verse 9. Hathach went and told Esther what Mordecai had said, and then Esther spoke to him and commanded him to go to Mordecai and say, all the king's servants and the people of the king's provinces know that if any man or woman goes to the king inside the inner court without being called, there is but one law, to be put to death, except the one to whom the king holds out the golden scepter so that he may live. But